When is it too early to be listening to Christmas music? Okay, what time of year? Is it after Thanksgiving? Is it after Halloween? If you ask me, November 1st. All right. I start getting thawed out in the middle of October. Okay. Like Mariah Carey is coming on my playlist on starting like October 15th, if you were to ask me. But now it's acceptable. It's in the middle of November. Anyways, I hope everyone is having a great day. I don't know why I wanted to start my video like that, but I just did. Anyways, the beginning of this video is really going to be this is a positive politics segment. We don't always do this. I wish there was something positive that were happening every single day. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find, but today this video slapped me in the face like a brick. And I just loved it. And I was so excited to get to share this with everyone. But President Trump, here's the story. All right, there is this young man who has cancer, and he gets a make-a-wish. Okay, so what does someone do whenever they get a make-a-wish? They want to drive a race car, right? You want to take a trip to Europe, I don't know. All right, but what does this guy want? He wants to have dinner, or sorry, he wants to have lunch with President Trump at the White House. That's his wish. And I believe his mom was recording the whole thing. He was just recording this conversation. And look for yourself. Tell me this isn't like the sweetest, most wholesome thing you've seen all day. Check this out.
Hear me out on this one. This would make my day and the best day ever. Have lunch in the White House with Donald Trump.
There you go. Love
Trump
it.
2024, baby.
It is. Love
Yeah.
it.
Wow. What an ask. Okay, what an ask. Some people are like, "Oh, I want to play basketball with Shaq, or I want to play football with my favorite player. I want to do X, Y, or Z." This person, all he wants is to have lunch with President Trump at the White House. It's insane, right? It's almost like an impossible ask. But what does President Trump do? President Trump literally goes on TikTok and he records this video. It is absolutely iconic. Look at this.
Justin, you are the best looking guy, and I got your message.
Hear me out on this one. Have lunch in the White House with Donald Trump.
So when you're better, which will be very soon, you're going to come to the White House, and I'm going to be with you, and we're going to spend a lot of time together. We're going to talk about the history of the White House and even the history of our government, the history of our country, because I know you like that. But we're going to have a good time. We're going to have lunch, and you're going to bring your friends and your parents, and it's going to be something special. So get better quickly, because I really want to spend some time with you. Take care. Thanks, Justin.
Are you kidding me? Okay, not only is he going to make his wish and have lunch with him at the White House when he is back in office, but he is literally going to be his personal tour guide around the White House, showing him around, giving him a tour. And not only just to Justin, but to his entire family and his friends and anyone else that he wants there. Is that not amazing? And I'm sorry, like I just think this is so beautiful and is so human, regardless of whatever political affiliation you align with. This is good. We're bringing the humanity back into politics, and it just makes me smile. You know who else is maybe having lunch with President Trump soon? It might be President Biden. It might be President Biden. Someone asked him. I saw this on Twitter. ALX said the question is Trump still a threat to democracy? Biden says, I'm going to see it on Wednesday. Check this out. It is so good.
Trump still a threat to democracy.
The reporter just asks straight up, is President Trump still a threat to democracy? Biden, without any hesitation, he says, I'm going to see him on Wednesday. I love it. But you all know what I love more now that election season is kind of finally over? I love that we're not hearing any more of this crazy propaganda. We're done hearing this whole, Project 2025, national abortion ban. Like, no, like all that is just done. It's silent. Like President Trump is not a threat to democracy anymore. Like all those things are now just completely silenced, and that makes me so happy because we've known this for a while. It's all propaganda. It was all lies. It was all just being pushed to and through people from the mainstream media, and it was so sad. And it was done through who? Celebrities, because these people, Kamala Harris and her backers, they had so much money that they were able to actually funnel that into celebrity endorsements. And what did it do? They thought that would hand them the campaign, or they thought that would hand them the election, but no, it didn't. It wasn't good enough. Why? Because it turns out people don't care about what Lizzo says. People don't care about what J-Lo says. People do not care that Beyonce is for Kamala Harris. Like, why does it matter? Why do I care if a millionaire or a billionaire who has tons of money, who they aren't pumping their own gas, they aren't going to the grocery store to see what meat is affordable or what they're gonna feed their family. They don't care about saving money there because they're rich. They're completely and utterly disconnected. And I love that Jesse Waters is actually taking the time on Fox to talk about this. Check this out. It is so good.
While some serious questions are being raised on how the Harris campaign plowed through $1 billion and is now $20 million in the hole. Where'd all that dough go? Well, she cut a $1 million check to Oprah Winfrey's Harpo Productions. They spent six figures to reportedly build the fake set for her interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast, even though Joe Rogan was free. And millions more to social media influencers. But in the end, all the Oprahs and Lady Gagas couldn't get Harris across the finish line. Here's a former Kamala surrogate letting it rip on the money mismanagement.
This is just an epic disaster, and I raised millions of that. I have friends that I have to be accountable to and to explain what happened because I told them it was a margin of error race. I was promised, Jen O'Malley Dillon promised all of us that Harris would win.
Who's promising that their candidate would win? Like, is that not the true threat to democracy? When the people who have millions and billions of dollars who are funding these presidential campaigns, when they are being told, yeah, it's in the bag, we're going to win. How do you know that? When you start campaigning 100 days before the election, how do you know that? Oh my gosh. And this is why this nonsense really just makes me upset. Like, I remember one time this communicator was saying that oftentimes we see in communicators that they speak their very insecurities, and that just blew my mind. It's like when you see someone speaking about, like, the threat to democracy, they're speaking a lot about it because they themselves are the threat to democracy. And I just think that was really, really profound. And I thought about that a lot this election season, where it's like Kamala Harris saying we are for the middle class, and it's her saying we're really not, but we need to push that narrative through because maybe we could manipulate just enough people. And it just bothers me.
She even put videos out saying that Harris would win. I believed her. My donors believed her. And so they wrote massive checks. I feel like a lot of us were misled.
Yeah, I'm right.
And you know what else? I saw this video by this man. I saw this first on Tony XTWO too, and I couldn't find this original video. I tried. I spent like an hour looking for it. I couldn't find it. But if this is real, then this is incredibly concerning because it looks like on I'm not sure what news platform this is, but they actually put down specifically like, oh, Lizzo was paid X amount, Beyonce was paid this amount, and check this out.
Guys. Listen to this.
I can't get over these numbers. $10 million for Beyonce.
What?
To step up and back Kamala Harris publicly. $5 million for Megan Thee Stallion. $3 million for Lizzo. $1.8 million for Eminem.
What?
I mean, is that normal?
Are you kidding me? All of these endorsements, all of this public support, it was bought and paid. What part of it was real? And it's so sad because it didn't even work, really.
Normally how it goes, you spend 20.
Hold on a second. So Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. How much do you think Donald Trump paid him? Do you think Donald Trump can afford Elon Musk? I don't think so. So you're telling me these fake relationships is what you guys wanted in the government? People paying people to act like they like each other. Y'all playing too much.
You know what, though? I do think people have woken up to this idea. I think people are kind of over this concept that celebrity endorsements matter. I've read a couple of Substacks recently really diving into this topic saying, for whatever reason, we don't care that much about who Taylor Swift is for. We care much more about the substance in the candidate. We'd much rather listen to a 3-hour podcast with President Trump, and then we'll make our own decision. And then we'll listen to Kamala Harris on Call Her Daddy, and then we'll decide. But that is what moves the needle way more than any one singular person's endorsement. And it's crazy to me because, yes, these people have such heavy platforms, but their ability to actually get people to go to vote for them based on something that they said singularly, that is a tough ask. And I think the biggest lesson that we learned here in the 2024 election, at least for the Democrats, is that they couldn't buy this election. There's people like this Kamala Harris surrogate talking about finances. They tried to buy this election, but isn't it so beautiful that we were actually able to collectively decide, you know what? We're actually not going to drink that juice. We would much rather have this incredible team with President Trump, with RFK Jr., with Tulsi, with Vivek, with Elon Musk, with Tucker. We'd much rather have that team. I'm just so confident and so happy that we actually are able to decide collectively that this is the future that we would rather collect with this entire team more than the people with all the money, the people with millions of dollars, the people with billions of dollars, the people who think that they could write a check and a future just shows up. No, we actually did it. We moved the needle. We showed up to the polls. We made our voices heard. A while ago in a video, I said, our voice is our vote. And we proved them right. We proved that true in 2024. And I just love that so much. Anyways, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like videos like this, you know what I'm going to do? Let me see. Where is it? If you like videos like this, please go ahead and like and subscribe. It means the world to me. If you like to consume your information or your news here, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Also, go ahead and follow me on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram, not TikTok. TikTok's kind of lame these days. Anyways, that's the video. Thank you so much. If you're someone who likes to be told Merry Christmas on November 11th, Merry Christmas. Okay, let me know what you guys think about these conversations. Let me know in the comment section, and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching and listening. I appreciate your time so much, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you'd like to support what we're building here, please like and subscribe. It means a lot and it really helps us out. And if you want to see even more content from me, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be sharing a lot more on there. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.